Today we twist together. Come join me on the mat in a seated position and do your final adjustments to be still for a few seconds. We're going to take a few breaths to reset. Exhale out of the mouth all of the air. And then start your long inhale, very deep. And at the top, take one more sip of air. And then open the mouth. And again, the inhale starts again. Inhale all the way up. Fill your lungs. One more sip at the top. Open the mouth. Exhale. One more inhale from the bottom all the way. Feeling your ribs. One more at the top. Exhale. Let it out. And then bring the palms of the hands together in the front of your chest, touching your heart. And set the intention of today to breathe with awareness. All the rest, I will guide you through the movement. You will only have to breathe. Release the hands down. Come to this sitting position. Feet and palms of the hands are on the ground. Notice how the fingers are facing your body. Roll your shoulders open until your chest is out and proud and stretching. And from here, let both knees fall to the right side, but keep your sitting bones on the ground. Feeling the internal rotation of the left leg this time. So keep pushing both knees towards the ground and then release and now push them towards the left, towards the ground, keeping the sitting bones on the ground. So you're not moving your hips, only the knees are pushing towards the ground, forcing you to internal rotate. Do that again on the right side. This time the hips lift up, so the left hip comes up and all the legs and the hips are facing right, touching the ground, and you look left and you stretch the chest and then release the pose and the knees go the opposite direction, so to the left, and the hips move with your legs. This time twisting your spine, looking the opposite direction, looking to the right side and opening the chest. Inhale to release, exhale to scroll and shake a little bit your body and your wrists. Place your hands on the mat again, very close to your body, and the fingers this time face away from you. Both feet are very close to your butt. Push yourself up on your toes, squeeze your core, and the knees drive the movement towards the ground. You don't have to reach the ground. Wherever you are, you stop here. You take one big inhale, and the exhale, you come back to rest. Reset the pose. Hands and feet so close to your butt. Squeeze your core, come on your toes. The knees go forward. They want to touch the ground, but they don't have to. Open your chest wherever you are. Take one inhale. When you exhale, you come back and reset. On the last time, enjoy this movement and maybe allow for more flexibility, more range of movement. In the inhale and in the exhale, see if you can let go a little bit more. On the next inhale, and when you exhale, just come back slowly, squeezing your core. And come seated, reset. While you move into a cross legs, seated position, move your wrists, your hands as needed, and maybe even shake your hips a little bit. Then join the arms, the palms of the hand, interlace your fingers and push the ceiling, the sky away from you, looking up, feeling lifted, stretching in your armpits. Taking one big inhale up here. On the exhale, twist yourself to the right. Look back and use the left hand on the right knee to even twist more. Remember, you can always twist more and let go when you exhale. On the inhale, come up again. Palms of the hands together, pushing the sky. Exhaling, twist to the left. The right hand on the left knee. And you twist more deeply with the exhale. Inhaling, coming up to reset. Arms to the sky. And exhaling, release your arms to the ground. Place your right hand on the left knee. The left arm comes up for a side stretch with a twist until that left hand comes to touch the right knee, crossing your arms and curving your back so much that you stretch all of your back muscles, especially the muscles between your shoulder blades. Exhale. Very gently and slowly release this position. Bring your arms up for a lift, and exhaling, release down to the ground. The other side, the left hand comes on the right knee, the right arm lifts towards the sky and side stretch all the way until your right hand comes to touch the left knee, crossing your arms, drawing your belly button in and pushing the hips back to round your back so much that you stretch the back muscles, especially the ones between your shoulder blades. Exhale. Slowly, gently inhaling, lifting the arms up. Give yourself a stretch. Exhaling out the mouth, release the hands down to the mat. Move into a all four position, tabletop, your own way. Hips on top of the knees, shoulders on top of the wrists. Engage your core, neutral position. We start from the hips so slowly to perform a cat and cow movement. So push your hips forward towards the ground, one vertebra at a time. Sink down towards the ground, and then all the way extend your neck, back extension. Exhaling from the hips, reverse the movement. Push the hips back first, and then the lower back, the middle back, the upper back, and finally the neck and the head. The slowest cat and cow you've ever done. And ever so gently and slowly release the position and come sit with your butt on your feet with the toes tucked on the mat. So you're literally sitting on your heels and on your toes. Releasing the weight with your left hand, come to the mat, and the right hand behind your head. Start performing these twists, bringing your right elbow up and down to touch the other elbow. So towards the sky with the inhale, and exhaling, touching the other elbow. Keep moving in this great twist for the mobility of your thoracic spine. And then change the hands. So right hand on top, right hand on the mat, left hand behind your head. Inhaling, bringing the left elbow up, exhaling, touching both elbows. Keep moving with your breath and twisting. Slowly release, come again on a tabletop position. Hips are on top of the knees, very important. Then the left hand goes to cross to the right side between your arm and your leg, reaching with the left shoulder down to the ground for a deep twist. The right hand and arm supports you. So push the ground with that right hand to twist even more your thoracic spine, looking towards the sky if your neck allows. To come out, exhaling, pushing your right hand so strong to lift you up. And then with the next exhale, the right hand goes down, the right shoulder touches the ground. Deep, deep twist. Keep breathing in here and make sure your hips are still on top of the knees. Pushing the floor with the left hand. To come out, exhaling and pushing very strong with the left hand to come up on a tabletop position again. We repeat again the twisting movements for the thoracic spine. So come sit on your feet again. And let's go with the right hand behind the head. This time, when you go up with the elbow, you also extend the arm, making it even harder and more deep as a twist. And exhaling, touching the elbows. Same movement as you did before. Keep breathing and see if you can expand this twist. Change arm, the left hand this time. that you extend your elbow, straight arm when you come up, and exhale down, touch both elbows. One last time. And when you exhale, just release, come on a tabletop position again, and step forward with your right arm, right hand, so much far away that to exhale, you sink down with your right armpit to reach for the ground. You're stretching your armpit, your chest, and exhale deeply into this to allow your body to really stretch. Whenever you're ready, just change arm and extend the left arm in front of you, supporting yourself with the right arm, right hand. Inhale to release, exhale to prepare for downward dog. On an all-four position, step forward with your hands, just one little step. Tuck your toes, and on the exhale, squeeze your core to bring your hips towards the sky, keeping your knees bent as much as needed and the heels lifted from the ground. Option to even pedal your legs, bending one knee at a time. To feel more comfortable in this downward facing dog, make it yours, but keep pushing away with the arms and extending your shoulders. And next exhale, just release your knees towards the ground to take a break. This time we're going to sit on our feet extended. So point your feet to your toes and then sit on them. Inhale, lift both arms towards the sky. Exhale, twist to your right side. Right hand on the ground. On the exhale, raise your left hand arm towards the sky and squeeze your glutes to lift your hips forward, really stretching your whole body here, and exhaling, release. Come back to center, inhaling again, both arms raised towards the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. Left hand and palm to the ground. Inhaling, lifting the right arm towards the sky while you squeeze your glutes to push your hips forward and full body stretching here. Exhaling to release and come back to center. Reset for downward facing dog on an all four, and then exhaling, squeezing your core, your abs to push your hips towards the sky. Bend your knees as much as you need. The important thing is that your back is straight, if you can. Very strong on your right hand, release the left hand and go touch the right ankle. So it's a twist in a downward facing dog. Only if this position is comfortable for you. You don't have to push it today. And if you can, bring back the left hand and switch. Right arm, right hand goes touch the left ankle, twist in a downward facing dog. Strong on your shoulders, back on the downward facing dog with both hands, and slowly walk your feet to the center of the mat and your hands to reach for your feet in a forward bending pose where your belly touches the thighs and you can grab your elbows and feel the weight of the head reaching for the ground. Inhale, lift up, straighten your back, your knees are bent. The left hand with your fingertips or the palm touches the ground, and bend your left knee only, straighten your right leg. And bring your right arm towards the sky for an open twist to the right. And in here with the exhale, see if you can at all straighten the left knee also, deepening this twist even more. Exhale again to release, hugging your elbows and forward bending. We repeat to the other side. Inhale, straighten your back, look forward. Exhale, bend your right knee, straighten your left. Right tip for fingertips on the ground. The left arm comes straight towards the sky. Left twist. When you exhale, try to see if you can extend the right leg also for a deeper stretch. And then relax down on a forward bend. With the exhale, let go the flexibility of the back of your legs. Inhale to look forward. Exhale to step back into downward facing dog. Remember, your back must be straight. Your knees can be and must be bent as needed. And then release your knees down to the ground and bring yourself all the way down the ground, belly to touch the ground. Inhale, little lift, squeeze your elbows towards each other, squeeze the back muscles, open your chest. And if you can, on the next inhale, even push yourself higher for an upward facing dog, squeezing your back muscles. Exhaling, pushing away. And remember, downward facing dog, your back must be straight, your knees can and must be bent as needed. On your next exhale, step or walk towards the front of the mat. Inhale to lift your back, exhale to bend forward as much as you can. Bend your knees a lot. Curve your back a lot and unroll yourself slowly all the way up with a big inhale through the nose and exhaling out of the mouth, palms to the heart. We start again. Inhale, lift your arms up, sit back into a chair pose. Exhale, palms of the hands together, twist to the right side and hook your left elbow to the right knee. Squeeze your knees together, your feet together. Look to the right and enjoy the twist. Maybe go even deeper, touching with the palm or the fingertips of the hand to the floor and reaching for the right arm to the sky, but you don't have to today. Releasing with an inhale to come up, exhale to stand, squeeze your glutes to come to standing. One more inhale to come down to chair pose. Exhale to twist. Hook the right elbow to your left knee. Work your twist as deep as you can with your breath. On the exhales, see if you can push yourself a bit forward or not. Inhale to release, exhale to squeeze the glutes to come standing. One more inhale, lift your right arms up to the sky, exhale, forward bending. Inhale, look up, straight back. Exhale, step back with the left leg very far away in a low lunge position. See if you can relax your hips in this position by drawing circles with your hips a little bit smaller and then bigger, relaxing, setting your hips to fall towards the ground while we repeat the same thoracic twists that we did at the beginning. So inhaling, bringing the right arm to the sky, exhaling the right elbow to touch the floor. And you keep repeating this movement with the inhales and exhales, twisting ever so deeply. Reset with both hands to the ground and then push your hips backward to stretch the right leg. See if you can keep your back straight and keep pushing the hips backward, flexing your right foot. To release slowly and gently, come again to a low lunge and then push back into downward facing dog. Only one exhale in here, then inhale. And on the next exhale, step back with your left foot and leg. Low lunge, drawing circles with your hips, allowing them to let go the tension and just setting them down to fall towards the sky. The left arm this time comes up for a twist and goes down, twisting the opposite way. Inhaling to reach the sky, exhaling, twisting to the right side, the elbow touches the ground. Keep moving with your breath and deepen your twist. Gently push your hips backward to extend the left knee, straight leg, work on your flexibility with a straight back, and flex the left foot. It is not about going down with your chest, but it's about the back staying straight and feeling the stretch in the left leg. To release, come back to the low lunge and push back to downward facing dog. Inhaling in here, exhaling to go down all the way to the floor. Next inhale, little cobra, squeeze your back, or upper facing dog, squeezing your back open in the chest and shoulders, and exhaling, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, slowly walk your feet forward towards your hands, all the way to the hands. Inhaling, lift your spine straight, look forward. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, come with a straight back and bent knees all the way up. Reach for the sky with your hands, palms together to your heart. Exhale. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, step your left foot back to high lunge and draw circles with your hips, both palms of the hands or fingertips on the ground. Next, inhale, prepare to rise up to a higher lunge and sink down into your hips, strong on the right leg, and keep pushing back with the left heel. On your next exhale, twist your core to the right side, hooking your left elbow to the right knee. And stay in this twist as much as you want, maybe even deepening it with extending both arms. When you're ready to come up, use the exhale to raise up again and then all the way down to the mat. Chaturanga optional, or step forward the other leg, the left leg. And here again, draw some circles with your hips until you're ready to come up and stand strong on your legs. Strong on the left leg and pushing back with the right heel, feeling the stretch in the front of the right hip. Exhaling, twisting to the left, hooking the right elbow to the left knee, and maybe deepening this twist, extending both arms. Use your exhale to twist more, and slowly releasing with the inhale to come up, and exhale, hands down to the mat. Downward facing dog, and then all the way down to chaturanga, little cobra, or upper facing dog with an inhale. Exhaling, pushing backward to downward facing dog again. Bend the knees as much as you need, always. The back has to be straight. Keep pushing away the mat. And with the next exhale, bring the right foot to step forward. Inhale to rise up and feel the stretch in the front of the left hip. Exhale, twist to the right side, hooking the left hand on your right knee. Reach for the right hand to touch the back of the left thigh. And then square your shoulders forward again and bend backward with your left arm towards the sky, reaching for the back of the room. And slowly release when you can. The left hand goes to touch the ground. Bend even more on the right knee. And even the left foot bends to reach for your body, and the right hand goes catch it. Maybe even squeezing it closer to you, stretching much deeper that quad, the front of the hip, in this very deep stretch. Wherever you are, just take one more breath. Slowly release this position and find your way to downward facing dog until we move to the other side, stepping forward with the left foot and rising up to a low lunge. Twist to your left side, hooking the right hand on the left knee and reaching for the left hand to the back of the right thigh. Inhaling, squaring your shoulders forward again. Your arm extends toward the sky and wants to reach back for the room behind you. Just as much as you can with an exhale. And then bring it back forward again, bending the left knee a lot. The right hand touches the ground for support, and the left hand goes to catch the right foot. Bringing it as close as you can to you, finding the stretch of your quads and the front of your hips in this deep stretch, in this twist. As low as you can, release this pose and reach back for downward facing dog. Stay strong in your hands and lift the right foot and leg up towards the sky, extended leg, and maybe open your body to the right for a twist with your foot drawing this twist, bringing the foot even more closer to the ground as much as you can, bending the knee, inhaling to bring the leg back and down. The other leg, the left leg comes up towards the sky extended, and then open the hip, rotating your body towards the left. Maybe bending the knee and the foot wants to reach for the floor in this deep twist. With the inhale, the leg extends back and up and slowly releases down. Walk your feet towards the front of the mat, and between your hands, cross your legs and sit back. From here, with a crunch, abdominal crunch exercise, we're going to slowly go to lie down on the floor. So feet on the ground, curve your spine a lot, belly button pushes in towards your spine, hands forward, and slowly engaging your core, touch one vertebra at a time to reach down for the floor. The head is the last thing. Both legs reach for the sky, and just draw circles to massage your sacrum bone. Hands are on a T shape to your sides. Then cross the left leg on top of the right and bring both knees to fall towards the ground on your right. This deep twist, even you help yourself with the hand, pushing the knees down, look the opposite direction, feel the stretch in that chest, and breathe. In this deep stretch, it's time to calm down and relax. Slowly you can come back, release the pose, and cross the right leg on top of the left. And let both legs fall to the left. And looking right, the opposite direction, feeling the stretch on your right chest. Taking one deep breath in here to allow your body to relax into this deep stretch. Inhale to bring your legs back and release the pose. Find your way to your final resting pose finally. So extend both legs, but check that your hips are still touching the ground with your sacrum. Let the legs fall open, the feet fall open, and place your arms on the sides of your body. But if you're tanning like I am in the sun, maybe you can bring them up your head. Or ideally, they just lie on the sides of your body, away from the body with the palms up. And in here, I invite you to take one last breath. And with the next exhale, you just decide to let go any effort. Then let your body breathe itself instead of you breathing it. And find this time to fully dedicate to complete surrender and relaxation. There is nothing to worry about, to plan, or to think about for the next few minutes. There's only this need for your body to fully rest after the efforts of the practice of today. So I invite you to bring your attention to feel the energy in your body at the moment. You can stay here resting for a bit longer, pressing pause on this video. And when you come back after your rest, deserved rest, you invite movement again into your body with me and roll on your side and come to sit with legs crossed and find this natural, amazing alignment of your spine, long, and your palms of the hands are together to touch the heart. This moment is to thank you, yourself, for showing up today and dedicating this precious time to you, your body, and your mind and your spirit. And I thank you for trusting me in this process. Please support me with a free like under this video and subscribe to my channel.